Alright guys, we're back on Tokyo Ghoul Break Chains, and I've been doing a lot of grinding. It's not as much as grinding as everyone else. There's a lot of people that has been grinding this game a lot and they've gotten super far, especially on PvP. As for right now, PvP is totally unplayable for me. I cannot be asked to. I do it. I still play. So this is my current team, my current lineup. I'm at 109k. Yeah, it's pretty low compared to everybody else, but bro, it's I don't have that much time to really play compared to anybody else. So I mean, I do play PvP every now and again because you're always like recently, well, you'll be paired up with like a bot, and then you'll paired up with someone that has an account that's above like 140k, and then you just end up losing. For me, I just give up right there and then. But there are a lot of news going on right now. If you guys check here in the events, we have a brand new summon coming soon, and I was surprised that there's an actual banner coming out, and it's for Juzo. So yeah, this character is going to be coming out, and apparently this character is completely broken for a green unit because he does disgusting damage. So yeah, that's going to be coming soon. But as of right now, the characters I have right now is Rize. I finally got Kaneki. um I got Hinami to 65. I've been playing as a little bit and just like figuring out the characters and going along with whatever the characters are coming out. And there's some characters that are very beneficial, and for me, like, I have a top 5 for units that you should build. Obviously, number 1 will always be this Kaneki. This Kaneki is stupid with his, y'all already know what he does, man. Everyone that has a reroll for this character, for me, I didn't reroll for this character, and dude, I was expecting to pull him soon rather than later. I had to wait full rotation to choose him. To get him, I had to do the whole rotation, which sucked. So yeah, early on, he is really good. I think he's gonna be here for a longevity until like another stupid broken character comes out. But that Juzo may become a threat, but at the same time, people are still gonna be running this Kaneki with that Juzo regardless. So because he deals weak to any unit, all right, and he does 480% of attack to a unit that's at his 3-star, okay, and weak is basically applying 2 additional weak to a targeted damage. This dude completely broken, should always be your number 1 spot for a unit to build. And number 2 is going to be, I don't have him, but everyone should know, it's the other exclusive unit for the game, which is Arima. I don't have him, but he does amplification, and that's basically increasing damage dealt by 15% for each buff you have. And it's 2-star and 3-star is like really good. It's 1-star is good too as well. But like the 2 and the 3-star, that's where things get a little hectic, a little crazy. For his joint offense, he does an additional attack that will be launched by you following other allied characters' use of single target skills. Dealing impale, which ignores defense. Really good unit, man. I don't really need to go too much into Arima. Is the reason for them being a exclusive unit. These two really good units, man. And then Blood Rage increases damage dealt by 0.5 for 1% remaining HP you have. So Kaneki and Arima, number 1 and number 2. Number 3 is a given I don't have as well. He's basically a stupid character because of what he does, and this is none other than the homeboy that basically ups your skills, man. He's the Gother of this game. If you played 7 Deadly Sins, you guys already know this guy is a huge asset to any team, any given team. It doesn't matter what team you're running, you have to have this man on your team just so he can up those skills, man. And then on top of that, he increases basic stats. That's another thing that he does. And then at the start of your turn, he enhances attack related stats for your characters by 4% if you haven't taken damage in the last turn, and it can be stacked up to 4 times. And yeah, bro, this is number 3 for me. When you are the only character left on your side, your skill will be replaced by deals damage. Alright, so I would say this is a number 3 spot regardless. I don't care what anyone will say. Those are the main 3 units you should be pulling for and building. Now the number 4 could be anybody that you can really choose, but and from my point of view, I would say is Rize. Well, no, I would say it's this healer right here, because she's a given. She's a free-to-play unit. She's given to you at the start of the game. You want to have a good healer. I would say Hinami. And this is, yeah, there are other characters that would be more beneficial, but if we're talking about like early on to get you going on the game and, you know, playing and getting far, you should have Hinami worked on. I know people are going to be like, I don't know about Hinami, bro, you know what I'm saying? But yo, her healing can come in clutch, and she also does a decent amount of like damage. All right, her crowd heal, she heals. Having used your skills in your turn causes all ally characters to restore HP equal to 100% of attack, increasing their max HP by 5%. And then on top of that, the first passive skill dissolves debuffs of a random character of yours at the start of your turn, which is really good. And if you look at her 3-star and 2-star, she's dealing damage 510% of attack and restores HP equal to 30% of your damage to all of your characters. In this case, it would be 20% because you have a higher chance of getting a 2-star card than a 3-star, right? But if you got Uta, then you're basically good. So that's gonna be my number 4, and then number 5. That could be of your choice. It depends on who you've pulled. For a lot of people, number 5 spot could be this girl, because of her increasing your stats of all your allied characters by a certain percentage for a certain amount of turns, making them immune to all debuffs. I don't have her, so I can't really be, that can't be my 5th character to basically do. Also, this character is really good too. Toka, vulnerable, damage taken, it increases by 10% of an enemy. All right, so she basically puts in an additional percentage for the damage that's to be taken by the enemy. You can pair her up with any damage dealer like Kaneki, and you're basically good. But I don't have her either. So for me, my 5th character that I built and I'm continuing to build is going to be, well, honestly, I don't have a number 5 because these characters that I have, anyone has their own opinion. For me, I mean, I would basically just, where is he? Renji. He's really good. Yeah, he's low, but I've been doing some intel work on, and he increases damage up by 50% for each buff that you have. All right, amplification. He does damage 430% of attack, randomly applying one of the following effects of one turn. So he does give an effect for over one turn, which could either be reducing damage dealt by 20%, increasing damage taken by 20%, or reduces crit resist by 20%. And his energy card increases all allied characters' attack related stats by 6% by one turn. I mean, he is a really good unit for my number 5. You guys are probably wondering why I built on some of the other characters, but number 5 is up to you on who you've pulled. I haven't pulled anyone that's like really broken busted. Like, in my opinion, I'm building him. It's weird, I know, but this is actually really good. Damage taken increases by 20% of blood piercer appliers attack for 2 turns. That's who I'm building. But to me, it could be anyone for your number 5. It's basically up to you. Your number 5 based on who you've pulled, okay? But the top 4 has to be Kaneki, Arima, Uta, and Hinami. Because Hinami is given to you. Oh, bro, I'm bugging. Rize. Rize is just sitting right here. Yeah, this is my number 5. I built her. Yeah, this was the first unit that I pulled. Yeah, I'm building her. That's my number 5. There we go. But again, it all depends on who you've pulled. Owl is also a good unit too, dude. This dude, wait, is he Owl? Yes, he is the Owl. Yeah. This dude, non-killing Owl, yeah, he's good too. He's really good too. Flaming Blood deals damage causing additional damage equal to 6% of the attacker's remaining HP. On top of that, he increases your max HP by 5% and removes all debuffs in 3 turns when you use level up skills or taking damage, which can be stacked. And then this reflex for the first passive skill, taking damage while in Flaming Blood causes you to retaliate the attacker for 30% of your damage taken. So he hits back. He's really good too. So again, it depends on who you pulled. A lot of these SSRs are really good, and some of the SSRs are better than the others, but I don't know. It depends. It really does. Alright, well, that's going to be my video. I hope you enjoyed. This is my top 5, and if it did help, let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.